nations rise. For the triumph of the sky. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. On the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Glory to the newborn King. Come to Bethlehem and see, He was born, the angels sing. Come adore on bended knees, Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Christ is born in Bethlehem. Can you hear the angels sing? Welcome heaven's glorious King. On the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Glory to the newborn King. Go to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare in room, and heaven and angels sing. Yes, this is Christ the King. Yes, this is Christ the King. On the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. On the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Glory to the newborn King.
Country skies have long looked down on travelers who, like the patriarchs of old, gaze back into the night sky, trying to visualize the promises made to them by an eternal God. Promise of a future, promise of provision, wisdom, and guidance.
I'll never get tired of this. It's like you can zoom in and touch it. The Big Dipper, the pointer stars. Polaris, the North Star. And look, Orion, the great hunter, ready to slip below the horizon. That night, it must have looked exactly like this. Yet, somehow, in the midst of all these points of light, somebody saw something different.
Am I the only one to notice? There, it stands, it shines. All the other stars travel on their journey to the dawn, yet you stand fixed against the sky. You're unlike any of the stars Melchior taught us to know and name. There's Antres, the red heart of Scorpio, Betelgeuse in Orion, and Aldebaran in Taurus the bull. But by what name should men call you? Who are you?
God, if you're really up there, if you really care like you say you do, boy, I can't even look at the night sky and not think about Carlisle. You remember him? The GSAT robotics student? The CSEC honors student that got a scholarship to UWI? Tell me, was what happened to him some kind of cosmic mistake? All I know is years ago, people used to use the stars to be able to tell us the future. Now we have all this technology, and we still haven't seen God for sure. After everything I've seen these last few months, I'm not sure what to say to anybody about anything. In a few weeks, my duty ends, and I head back home. But I have no clue what I'm going to say to anybody about anything, especially Mrs. Carlisle. The hardest part is going to be the last 20 foot of sidewalk up to our door.
You've done well, young Mordecai. Very well indeed.
Melchior, all I did was point out the one star in the sky that didn't move with all the others.
The eyes of the young are far more observant than those accustomed to candlelight and manuscript.
But how does it stand still in the heavens? It's just like you taught us. All the stars must travel, even the sun and the moon. But that one star,
That one star just stands there as if to say, come.
you're sure of the prophecies?
As sure as one can be comparing them to the writings of the ancients. It foretells something important.
Well, Balthazar and Caspar thinks it's the star of a king. I think they've gone ahead, but they're traveling to the west. They left here with no more than an idea.
Young Mordecai, I intend to travel as well.
You're too...
Too old?
Well, you said it, not me.
You think adventures are only for the young? I've waited my whole life for something like this.
But you leave your home, your position.
My position? My position was filled long before me. And if we should not return, I'm sure that somebody will step forward quickly.
We?
Mordecai, you don't intend to let your favorite tutor travel alone now, do you?
But we don't know where we're going.
There is our signpost. And if the prophecies are accurate, we also have a destination. Jerusalem. It is written, a star shall come forth from Jacob, a scepter shall rise up from Israel. We may be looking at the star of the King of the Jews, or true King.
It's easy to forget.
Forget what? That our ancestors chose not to return to Israel with Nehemiah and Ezra? No matter their decision, we are still sons of a land we've never seen. And when the God of our father Abraham calls us, we must obey. It stands there, unmoving in the heavens, upheld by the power of God. A summons painted across a desert sky in light. We must go. We must go. We leave tomorrow evening. Be ready.
God of my fathers, God who speaks with light that pierces the darkness of night, even though I fear the journey,
and I don't know what to do,
where I'll go,
what I believe,
even when I don't understand.
I must go. Of such uncertainty,
Underneath the sky of history,
with an awful ache
1,000
inside,
questions in my mind, a journey starts that takes me far from home.
I'll cross the distance into the unknown,
Looking high above, searching for a sign.
looking deep within and searching far behind. I want to know what is real, what's true,
And what the next step brings.
longing, praying for a clue.
Searching for a key.
across the centuries, the soldiers who served far from home are exposed to rich historical and archaeological facts, things they probably studied in school but never really took time to examine.
I don't understand this. Every night as so me have to go through the same thing. Now last night me just do this. People, not because it's a so mean, go slow. Drive up your little car. You, sir, yes, you same one nodding. Drive up. Press the gas pedal, please. Thanks. You don't know the orders. Oh, all right, I'm going to tell you, miss. I'm going to tell you. So, turn on your roof light. Tio. Wind down your window so I can see you properly.
Hey, Benji. Benji.
Yeah, walk on.
Benji, look here. May I show you something? Look here, no, man. Just stand down. Ready?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
May I read you something to show you? You didn't know, I said a cage here. It was a... What, may I read here?
Yeah, man.
It was a temporary jail used as a overnight lockup for drunk. Sorry, I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, man, your glasses. Every time you read at your glasses, you know.
I don't know why I always forget, but just cool now. For drunken sailor, I think a sailor's that.
Yeah, man, see
Yeah. Runaway slaves and other
Assorted.
yeah, that.
Yeah. Vagrants.
Yeah.
Vagrants.
That me I try say. Can you imagine say you leave your country as a king and you come here so in a Jamaica right here so for be a slave in a one cage?
What do you mean? Both kings. Those slaves left Africa, came to Jamaica, come live in a paradise. As far as I'm concerned, probably better off in the long run.
No, Benji. Take your man. Africa had kings and princes for centuries. Hey, watch out. You see all the 3 wise men? They were probably kings from Ethiopia, Egypt, and one next place. Start with P. What on there? Where you go again? One short word to, you know. Oh! Portia!
Squaddy. The place named Persia. Persia.
You good?
But-
You sure?
Me sure.
Oh, you good alright still.
Because my eye and my head at work. But, as you mentioned 3 wise men, I have a concern, you know. You know, every time I see a picture of the 3 wise men, I see 3 white men.
No, Benji. The Maggie them,
Magi.
they were astrologers and astronomers.
Yo, me impressed. Big word.
Eh?
Astronomers. Big word.
Just try remember say I'm me in charge, right here, so.
Yes, sir.
Madam. Anyways, me the ear say, the Maggie them,
Magi.
them did follow one star. God, the birthplace of Jesus, so me I wonder say. You follow me?
Not even upon Instagram, I follow you. Yeah, man, I follow you.
That's cool, man. Just follow me, man. Me I wonder say, right? If our African ancestors would have able to follow the said star, go How you go? Me, I wonder if they would have able to follow the set start just like how you use the GPS panda something there. Me, I wonder the same thing. But you still believe in them something there anyway?
What? That the wise men use Google Maps and find baby Jesus?
No, Benji. The old church thing, man. You know, shepherd, angel, baby in a manger. They maggie them.
Have mercy. Boy, for the 100th time, the word is magi. It's not Maggie cock soup. Magi.
You know what I say? With all the killing we are going here, so me can't help but wonder if there's more to life than this.
Hold on. Squaddy,
Eh?
you turn girl guide or Cub Scout. A soft you get soft?
That's cool, no man. Nobody not have time for that, man. Just will off, no man. Anyway, back to you. You're going in time for Christmas. What are your plans?
Listen, with everything what happened, my Christmas vibes just broke.
You know, see, you're good, all right. Every police and soldier where I work down here probably I wonder, wagwan, who next?
Listen, Jessica,
Channel Star.
I never joined the army for this, you know. I have big hopes for my life. Right about now, with everything where happened, I'm not even sure what God up to.
God. So tell me something. Like when you use something and zoom in and see star in the sky. When they use it and send God a message.
You know, say you take serious thing, make joke though. But if only it were that easy. Jessica, imagine if I could have actually sent God a WhatsApp and ask him why, how, when, what next?
Wow. Them questions they deep, Benji. To tell you the truth, you see me, personally, for myself, it's not really so much of a, bright, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But, look at me working right here, so in the ghetto, as a police sergeant. Look at me now. Hey, woo!
All right, Squaddy, easy, little. You know, say, it really just come down to Kenny. I mean, why him? You could tell he was the one guy in our outtake with a plan. The brother had a purpose. He was going somewhere. And everything just changed in an instant. Now, how am I supposed to look in the eyes of my best friend mother and say, sorry, it wasn't me. The wasteman student that barely passed CSEC math survived. But your son happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Jessica, the man died. I walked away without a scratch. And the man lay down there, face down, in the street.
Why, Benji? I'm so sorry.
I don't even want to hear that, you know. How fair is this? Did God miss? Did Kenny catch a bullets meant for me?
The Carlyles. They've had enough time to think about this.
They've had enough time to come up with questions that I can't answer. Questions I don't even know if them have an answer.
Benji, you know, so one time me look for you and Kenny, and I said to myself, say, self, look on them two boys here in the ghetto who have hope. Even in this place here.
Squaddy, I think you really need the glasses. Look good. Look good enough. You are follow me now? Watch this. Pour.
Hey,
Pop down.
achoo.
Yeah, the whole of that, sir. Mash up.
Oh, God.
I don't think there's ever been any hope in a place like this.
High above the bright horizon, we have seen the morning star. Promise of a cloudless morning lights up our hearts. Bright eternal dawn is breaking, chasing shadows of the night. Open faces, upward gazing, we await the birth of Christ.
You know, say me feel like say you cut it close to go home door. As your quaint at Christmas, you know.
Hold on, Jessica. I know my timing, you know. Listen, let me tell you what happened. So finally, one soldier up at camp,
Yeah.
type in the name Lance Corporal Benjamin Harris
Yeah.
into them computer.
Yeah.
While them are sitting in them office.
Yeah.
AC unit.
Yeah.
Soft chair.
Yeah.
Crackers.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Jam.
Pepsi?
Jelly. I don't know about Pepsi. I don't know on the camp. Anyhow. So them finally type in my name, right? Them approve my leave application and the reassignment.
Oh, good.
So the next trucker come down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to head back up to camp.
Good. I'm glad everything worked out for you.
Boy, I'm not sure if I'm glad for me, you know. Knowing my luck, I'm going to end up in a truck back between two recruits. Some of them recruit your arms out, you know, man.
That's true, you know.
But, you see, being a good soldier, they're going to want to talk about some long gun and, you know, them obsessed. But when wait till we nearly reach camp, I'm going to start torture them about the long run.
Benji is sampling, you know. Hey, what you know? You know me, I wonder. You still a think about Kenny family?
Yo, I can't even get him out of my mind.
John was
I mean, my best friend. The man was so smart. But yet, a real idiot, you know. Let me tell you something you don't know about Kenny. So, long ago,
Yeah.
there was a certain 5-year-old named Kenny.
Oh, God.
Always sing way too loud
Jesus.
and sing a little bit
Why?
off key.
Lord God.
And always I get in a trouble.
That sound like somebody we know.
Yeah, man. One brethren may have named Carl B.
Jesus.
Same way.
It me, I say.
But it just so happens that Kenny mother get drafted to direct the children's choir at church.
No, sir.
Hey, that picky head boy couldn't catch a break.
Then, him mother really make him the star of the show?
You're joking? Whether she planned it or not, Kenny was the show.
Lord Jesus.
Listen, it never matter where Mrs. Carlisle put Kenny.
A joke.
Hear me. If him was angel, if him was a shepherd, if him was a wise man, you know, magi.
That's cool, no, man.
All right, yeah, practice the word though.
Sure.
Whether him was a sheep,
Sheep? Sheep?
then hold on. You never know picky head
You know
sheep.
about sheep? Lord God.
You can't ask people in a Zoso line. You think them can answer you? Hear me, no man. Picky head sheep was a popular thing in Bible times. I know, I'm a scholar. Them never teach you anything in a Sunday school.
Boy, you look like me didn't fall asleep that day.
Fall asleep and forget your glasses. But anyhow. Everybody used to talk about Kenny. Everybody. You see, by the time all Kenny reached high school, him still a show up in a nativity scene.
Backfoot.
Here it is. You'd have, the cute setup, the animals and the stable and everything, right? And you have the children in some cute Bible outfit and thing. Here comes Kenny.
Lord have mercy.
In a something look like him mother old bathrobe.
Backfoot.
Somewhere in the back behind the children. Listen, it's a small church. So Kenny in the stables became something of a Christmas tradition.
A joke thing. Them will on there. They pity them. Them never jealous of him.
You joking? The children wanted him to be there.
Ah,
As a matter of fact, Kenny loved children.
make a day for me.
You couldn't make it in a play, me I tell you that, for free. But anyhow, it's like, I don't know. Kenny loved children, even down here. When we are roll out, and he would have see a child, any child, random, no matter. You wouldn't get nothing, but a child, he make sure him come out, first one out, you know. I'ma give them a stick of chewing gum, a bit of candy, maybe, Pepsi.
There's the Pepsi.
Yeah, Kenny they have Pepsi, not me. You're too licky.
Just cool, man.
Bun and cheese, him always a give them something. You know, say, brother was on one knee talking to a little girl when...
Benji, I'm so sorry. Me never mean to bring it up.
No, you know what? No. It's all right. Me rather remember my picky head best friend,
Yeah.
the idiot,
Yeah.
in her mother old bathroom
Ah, Jesus.
than what is left of the soldier on the street.
That's true.
You know, say, the coward will pull the trigger, never even care, same take out a little girl with Kenny.
Benji, you feel like say you're able to talk to his mother still?
Who else can? Jessica, you ever pray? Because right about now, I don't know if God is hearing anything I pray for. As a matter of fact, to be honest, I'm not sure if Him hearing me.
Me feel like him hear you though. Me feel so.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Well, I have a whole heap of things I would have want God answer. I don't even know where to begin.
Melchior, there's no question. The star definitely disappeared. Do you see it?
You're asking these old eyes?
If it truly heralded a king,
You still ask if. There is no if in the vocabulary of faith. It was there, unmoving in the heavens. God revealed its meaning to us. Now, we search for a king.
what do you even say to a king?
A wise man once said, "Let your words be few in the presence of the king." Your presence alone means a lot more than a few flowery words that just evaporate as you speak them.
I'm really afraid I'm gonna look like a fool.
Mordecai, God has called us. God protects us. He sent a star in the heavens to summon us. What is it for him to put words on the lips of the stuttering tongue?
The unexpected, the unanticipated, the unknown. How often we demand the broad, well-mapped, fully lit road when God expects the single, small step of faith on the path illuminated only by His word. In a world jaded by spectacle, God chose to speak with simplicity. It should be no surprise shepherds were chosen to hear the mystery of the ages now revealed in a manger in Bethlehem.
It was a starry night when Christ was born to earth. It was a holy night that marked His lowly birth. They shone down upon the infant Son of God.
I'm not sure if I can tell you anything more. It all happened so fast, the details are blurry, but I don't think Kenny.
It's okay, Benji. I got the basic idea from Captain.
Thomas.
Yes, Captain Thomas. He sounded as though he really knew Benji. No, I know Benji.
Kenny, yeah. I know you're distraught, but.
Why? Kenny. And cared for him.
Well, to be honest, it's hard for anybody to not like Kenny.
And he died with a child?
Yes, ma'am. They want us to be careful down there, but the truth is when we're out in the streets and we see all the poverty, you see a child on the street crying, you feel like you have to do something.
It feels a little better knowing that he was doing something for someone.
Well, tell you the truth, I believe Kenny believed in what we're doing, if that make a difference.
What makes a difference is he was doing something that was second nature to him, helping someone.
True that. But, Mrs. Carla, outside of the hair color and the whole heap of Bengay where me I smell, you seem, well.
What? You think I would be dressed up in black weeping over my lost son?
Ma'am, I didn't mean anything by that.
Benji, it's okay. I've cried myself into exhausted unconsciousness more times than you can even think about. I've come across neighbors who didn't know what to say, friends who just wouldn't shut up. It hurts. It still hurts. But somehow, God has allowed me to find a little peace.
Peace. Mrs. Carlisle, your son came home in
a box. In a box. And I cried over that very box. When the bugler started to play and the gun saluted, I wept over the flag they handed to me. Trust me, it is hard. At that time, I realized that God was trying to speak to me. But somehow, I never wanted to hear what he had to say.
What did he say?
He showed me the futility of my dreams and the pettiness of my desires, all against the backdrop of his purpose.
Hold on, whoa. Your dreams?
A house, a car, a husband. God showed me that Kenny's death wasn't meaningless after all. It meant something.
I can't wrap my mind around that.
I have this letter. It came about 2 weeks before. Anyway, he wrote me, when I have those weepy moments, And I feel I'm going to lose it. I read it. It said, Mom, the only way anyone over here can hear the gospel is to see it lived out through this old Jamaican soldier in this hot, tired, packed down ghetto. They want me to hand out living water, one cup at a time, one person at a time. So Benji, you may think it's just a stick of chewing gum or candy Kenny was giving to that little girl. But in the eyes of heaven, it was a small taste of living water.
I still don't think it was worth it. Mrs. Carlyle, I'm glad you feel that way, you know. Really glad. But for me, I have a ways to go before I get to that destination.
Benji, I understand. It's okay. Guess what? At church, I never decided to do the children's musical this year because it was a little too...
Folks will understand.
There was nobody there to direct the music. And here I am, making cookies for it. You know what's going to be hard about tonight?
What's that?
Not seeing Kenny somewhere in that scene. Last time he was dressed up as a cow.
You know what? I feel like it's safe to say that no. Mrs. Carlyle, I was the one that gave him that idea.
Benjamin Ecclesiasticus Harris, you?
Mrs. Carlyle, where you go call out the whole of my government name? You know, say your neighbor them live close, you know. Look another one there, look through the window. Mrs. Carlyle, so we're shopping for some flashlights and thing, right? So I came across one. It's like a small child toy or something. But when you open the mouth to turn on the flashlight, the thing moved. Couldn't resist that.
And every time it moved, the kids giggled. Much more of that truth telling and see if you get any of these cookies.
Oh no, that's fine. I like the dough.
Benji! And so did Kenny.
God pierces the darkest night with the light of his grace. When all seemed hopeless and lost, he provided his very presence in the form of a baby. Emmanuel was more than a name. The God of eternity had stepped into time and space, and as he opened his infant eyes for the first time, he gazed into the eyes of a young mother he had known before the foundation of the world.
Look to the eyes of the mother he created. Mary holds her tiny son with hands that he has formed.
Every breath his mother breathes is a breath that he has given. She's humble as his little hands reach up to touch her face. This is God.
This
is God. This is God. This is God.
He cries out in the night where the voice that spoke creation. He looks up at the stars, he himself once set in place.
Every breath his mother breathes is a breath that he has given. She's humbled as his little hands reach up to touch her face. This is God. 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 Though we have only heard the story,
We are still forever changed.
like the ones who worship on that first night. We believe we're proclaimed. This is God. 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 This is God.
This is God.
On our journey, sometimes there's an unexpected turn in the road.
That was so embarrassing.
We did what was customary. Why wouldn't you go to the capital, find the palace, and ask for the newborn king?
And no one noticed that the man on the throne wasn't, how do I explain this? Was not from the line of David. Small problem, he was put there by Rome itself.
It was unsettling.
You know, while we were doing what was customary, I talked to some of his servants, and we never should have done that. Did you know he had some of his own sons executed for high treason? His own sons, not to mention a lot of other people.
The blood of innocents. Many thrones have been claimed through cruelty.
But we happen to be standing, excuse me, we happen to be quaking in fear in front of that throne
He did help us.
after you put me in front of him.
He wanted to know when the star first appeared. Who better to tell him than the man who first saw it?
And who better to execute than little old Mordecai if he didn't like the answer?
Enough! We have a destination. And his elders, they gave us the prophecy. It says, "And you, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are by no means least among the leaders of Judah. For out of you shall come forth a ruler who will shepherd my people, Israel."
Did you even believe his request?
To let him know so he could come and worship.
Yeah, that man did not strike me as the worshiping type.
Nor I, young Mordecai, nor I.
Melchior, look, the star, it has reappeared.
The star! The star! And you were worried. Let's go.
Powerful, so powerful, His glory fills the sky. The mighty word
On the road map of God the Father, all roads lead to the manger, where weary travelers find truth incarnate. They can see with their own eyes God's answer to the deepest problems of every heart. There, on the level floor of a stable, the rich kneel with the poor, the wise with the humble, and the cry of the newborn babe in the stillness of the night heralds the dawn of grace.
Searching for a sign, looking deep within and searching far behind. We want to know what is real, what's true, and what the next step brings. Longing, praying for a clue. We're searching for the
Melchior, this is what we came for?
You're surprised?
Yeah, we came to pay homage to a king.
And thus you shall.
A king born in a stable.
You must remember the words of Isaiah. For your ways are not my ways, nor your thoughts my thoughts, says the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my thoughts higher than your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways.
So the great thoughts of God are to be found in a stable.
Mordecai, when we kneel here, we worship more than the thoughts of God. We worship God himself. You see, in life, it is more important that I be here than you. It's more important that you be here than me, Mordecai. My life is but a stepping stone for you. Come, it is time.
Trusting you'll see that nothing is impossible when you believe. And like the shepherds long ago, we can't wait to share the news and tell the whole wide world you do with Jesus? Your answer is the key. Someday your heart will be asking, what will you do with me? And like the wise men from afar who came to worship the King, I have come to give you, Lord, a praise offering. Hark the Lamb, old angels sing, glory to the King. I will be your messenger and serve you joyfully. What will you do with Jesus? What will your answer be? Will you receive him in your heart this Christmas? Will you crown him as your king? What will you do with Jesus? Your answer is the King. Is the King. Someday your heart will be asking, what will you do with me? Someday your heart will be asking, what will you do with me? Jesus, what will you do with me?
Boy, Benji, I'm glad we came. At first, I wasn't too enthusiastic about coming, but after seeing the children,
Listen, now I know why I had to come, why I had to be here tonight.
trust me, it is indeed a blessing.
I have to take the place of a friend, a soldier who never make it back home.
Benji, wait!
Why?
Does it make sense charging into a group of children in honor of Kenny?
Mom?
Benji, do you remember when you and Kenny ran at champs?
Of course, can't forget that. Boy, forget Dustin. We were undefeated in the 4x400 relay.
Right. And when he would have passed the baton on to you, was the race finished?
Of course not. Kenny always ran the second leg, and he would hand off the baton to me to run the third.
What happened?
Well, then I would run my leg, third leg, as always. After I done my lap, I give it to Speedy. Speedy run the final leg. Dustin.
Okay. Benji, in life, Kenny ran a different kind of race. He passed the baton of faith from one child of God to the next, the one that passed through centuries. If you want to give credit to God for Kenny's life, you need to go, stand up, serve in the place of God's choosing. Just as Kenny cheered you down the track, so will he join with the other witnesses in faith applauding God's work of grace in and through you to a thirsty world.
I have come from so far away down the road of my own mistakes. In the hope you could hear me pray, oh Lord, keep me in your reach. How I've longed through these wasted years to outrun all the pain and fear, turn to stone from my uncried tears, and now in your grace I see. Love won't compromise. It's a gift. It's a sacrifice. My soul renewed and my heart released. In you I'll find my peace. Oh, wondrous child, of whom the angels sing, know my joy, in my suffering, shining star, make his love you bring, so bright that I may believe, that I will not be lost from now on, till that river's come, my soul renewed and my spirit free. In you I'll find my peace.
For some, the journeys of Christmas end in joy. Friendships are sweeter. Family ties become stronger. New memories are created. And some of the old ones of friends and family find their way to new, younger ears. For others, there may be a twinge of sadness, and a few may have allowed the anguish of loss or the overwhelming cares of life to cast shadows across their lives. But to all, the message of Christmas is clear and rings across the ages. Unto you is born a Savior, Christ the Lord.